Alright, we're live. How you doing, everybody? I'll give it a couple minutes. I was having a nice disagreement with people in chat, and I resolved it mostly. But we're good. Gonna hang out, gonna do some streaming. Probably do a couple hours of this cast tonight, especially since I missed yesterday. I want to give you guys some content for you to enjoy. Just flying around Copa. Man, you know, I set myself all the way up there thinking, man, won't it be cool when I start my stream and I'm just looking out and turning like this. And then I started the stream and I instantly jumped off because I'm a genius. Alright then, let me real quick check the IRC channel, see if they have any good match IDs for me, if anyone's here. But I doubt it. Otherwise, I'm just gonna... T-Dubs told me he's been PvPing pretty much 24/7, so I'm gonna look for his stuff if I can find it. Oh, don't die on me now, you were working 2 seconds ago, there we go. Never a harvester match. Got anyone good? Not really. Anyone interesting? Interesting people. Maybe he's playing Sabotage. If that's even... Oh, well, there's Tarza. Ah, what the hell, let's start with this one. I'm going to be trying to do more first-person stuff, more play-by-play. Bear with me. It's kind of something I'm new to. I'll do a quick analysis at the start still of class choices, because I think that's important. If I could actually get... Alright, let's see here. Bio, Dread, NG, Assault, Dread, Recon, and whatever Dizzy Flower is. Dizzy Flower's an Assault. Good, solid, attacking team. Maybe one more Bio would be useful for once they cap the point and want to poison it up. But overall, they're not. They've got nice, heavy frontline combat, and that's something you really, really need on Assault. You can't have too much support. I've seen too many teams that happens to. On defense, Recon, Assault, Dread, Bio, Dread. Lots of Dreads. Good Dread core. I've talked about this before. When you're sitting in the room and a solid core of like 3 to 4 Dreads, 5 Dreads, whatever you really can get your hands on, is really hard to break. So much HP, so much damage, constant streams. If one's reloading, the other 4 is still killing you. Also, Thunderdome is just an amazing defensive ability. Alright, jumping right in, first person. Tarza trying to chase down an engineer, missing a couple shotgun shots, but does bring him down. What's he using? He has Kinetic Shot, Creeping Death, and Healing Wave. Creeping Death, I still have no idea what it does, and I should probably figure that out. Kinetic Shot deals more damage the longer range it's over. Looks like he's trying to catch up on this Assault, prevent him from breaking in. He's just getting shut down, has to afterburn away across the top of the level to avoid going down. Another Assault trying to punch through this door, finds his way inside, has some support, but they're quickly getting brought down by the defensive core right here. You can see all these guys sitting by the ramp. We have, you know, quite a solid group there, but they are getting hacked there. Nobody is unhacking it yet. They're trying to just, couldn't see if anyone was unhacking. Can I spin it? Yes, looks like Polarite is unhacking it right now. And yes, successfully got his hands on it. Now, moving up to the roof, chasing down a errant Assault who just wasn't quite in any position to do anything useful, running to grab the health kit. Power-up control so much more important now that we don't have an actual medic class in the game. If it's not something you're used to yet when you're playing this game, get used to it as fast as you can, especially in TDM, but in every mode really need to control those health power-ups especially. They're so critical now. Excuse me. Moving across the rooftop, dropping back down. Nice push coming in here, but it looks like it is going to get shut down. Doing like some quick harassment, duck behind. No one really focusing on him. I assume that was a kinetic shot he just charged up. It didn't look like it hit anyone. Trying to cut off this Assault from the kind of the rear. There's a couple turrets set up in there by defense. That's going to make it very difficult to push them out of there. Once, I've said it before, once the offensive team gets set up in that room, it's very hard to push them out of it, and it gives them a nice new avenue of assault. Random Dread trying to push in, getting quickly gunned down by 3 guys. Really just not a lot of headway being made by the attackers here. They should still have some time, but it's not a good sign when you can't get some sort of hack, or at least if you can't successfully hack A, within the first, I don't know, 3 to 4 minutes. And this match was 3 minutes old when I started it, so they're probably a little behind on the time clock they want to be on. Tarza's still just wrecking people. I don't know how he's managing to not die, but he's pulling it off somehow. Getting chased by a Dread, might go down. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Muted that as fast as you could. Apparently no one is actually calling me. They just wanted to make me ring. Tarza died in the meantime. Let's jump over to heal me, please. Looks like he just spawned, heading into the fight. He has equipped that gravity field, Thunderdome, Repulsor Blast, and heavy armor. So just very, very basic with defensive abilities. Trying to stop this hack going down on A is going to bring down the Dread in time before he can actually successfully get the hack started. So again, not any headway really being made here. Let's see, we got a couple assaults trying to push in. Assault trying to hack while being watched by a Dread. Not really the best decision. Heavy armor pops to bring down that Dread before he goes down. Kind of getting low on hit points, but he is ticking up. Engineer trying to bring him down. Oh, catching him during the reload, but with the Repulsor Blast and the assists coming in from his team, he does manage to bring him down before anything untoward happens. Looks like they have successfully pushed those turrets out. There's an Engineer, probably... Ooh, mobile battle frame station set up right there. Or at least I assume that's what that is. I don't, unless there's always a frame station there, and I'm just actually that blind. So Heal Me Please goes down. Doesn't look like he's going to get a res because he's got people covering him. Switching over to Tarza. Taking it to the roof. There's several guys up here. I'm not really sure this is the best position for him to be in, but they just don't seem to be turning and shooting him. Brings down a Dreadnought on the way. Chasing down an Engineer who's trying to get through the back ranks. Now surrounded by several defending players. Not sure he's going to make anything. Does get off the force field. Turret goes down almost instantly. Don't think he's going to get anything, but Tarza is going to live, apparently. Heading over to that health kit, which is there. Getting back about half of his hit point pool. Sneaking behind Sheiks, who is playing Assault here, trying to charge up a Nova. Getting harassed from behind. They do have the hack going, but Dizzy Flower gets brought down. Again, he keeps trying to hack with people watching him, and that's... If you're really desperate, yeah, the timer may almost be over. I can't see it because of the UI bug that's still present. But, and just in general, trying to hack when you're under fire is never going to end well unless you have a whole lot of support bringing down the enemy team, healing you up, etc., etc. A couple people trying to hack now, and not a lot of... Oh, they did. Tapeworm on Recon gets it off. Now the defenders, the onus is on them to manage to clear out this room and get that hack back. It doesn't look like they've pulled it yet. Tarza's still hovering on top of the roof. They don't really have a lot of players in position around here. They're starting to get a few Dreads in there. You can see them through the floor. The Assault as well, but there's still a lot of attacking players too. Thunderdome is dropped, trying to get the unhack before that wears off. And it doesn't look like there's a lot of attackers left. Yes, they do manage to bring that back. So still no progress made. Everything just stalling for our attacking team here. And the class balance isn't... They have maybe a couple too many Engineers. I didn't really touch on that at the beginning. I was just happy to see only one Recon. But what I think it's coming down to is just it's probably just a skill difference, in all honesty. There's probably just better players on the defending team managing to bring people down. And sometimes I don't know how people survive this long in this game. I'm not as good as these players are. At least not as good as the ones I'm speccing. Lots of Novas coming down, but not really making any impact. The hack does get off. Maybe they're going to get this. Still a decent amount of defending players. The unhack looks like it's going on behind that Thunderdome, but it does get brought down. And nope, unhack does go through. Really, really solid defensive play coming out here for our current blue team. Tarza goes down. Heal Me Please is also down. God, who am I going to spec? I'll spec someone on the attackers now. Let's try Vecna. Excuse me for one moment. Alright, and I'm back. They do have the hack going again, and this time it looks like they have quite a presence here. They have people pushing in from the door that we just saw Vecna move through. Lots and lots of pressure being applied, trying desperately to get this hack on A. It looks like they're actually going to pull it this time. There are defending players here, but they don't have enough to be able to unhack. There goes the Thunderdome, attempted unhack. Is he gonna get it in time? No. Alright, wonderful. So our attackers have finally brought down A. My first person has died. Let's move on to Devil of the Hell. Pushing forward towards B. Bringing down a Dread on the way. Taking the short route through the air. Turning back to kill a Recon. And trying to fight a Dread. He might die here. There's actually a lot of defending players still just kind of around this area. Does bring down Cinderia, playing Dreadnought there. Recon Iron Plated going to go down. But now they've kind of given up. By sitting around and killing people at A, they've kind of given up the whole advantage they could have pushed. They could have tried to do a quick rush to B and cap it. You see a lot of teams try to do that, but apparently they just were not that interested. And Devil of the Hell is in real trouble here, except, no, only one Recon, and he does bring him down. Well shot. He's not really in the action, so I'm going to switch to Sheiks playing Assault. Moving right on in, taking the high road. Which way is he going to go? Looks like he's going to go around. No, he's going to go through the short door, charge up a couple Novas, fire them in, try and get some serious AoE pressure going with those. Big Nova kill right there, apparently. Oh, wow, look at all those bodies go flying from that Nova Blast. Nice shot, Sheiks. Got a couple kills and a lot of damage done with that. That Nova Cannon's pretty solid. I haven't played anything but Bio to Tier 2 so far. There goes the hack under a Thunderdome. They're going to get that, trying to get AoE pressure on that choke point with the Nova Cannon to prevent them from being able to push in. They do bring down the hacker, but he's already gotten it off. So now the pressure's on for defense. They were doing really, really good back at A, but it looks like they're starting to crumble a little. Or maybe the attackers are just kind of hitting their stride. They're doing something. Quick reload coming out from Sheiks. I do like how the Nova only takes 2 shots out of your clip now, as opposed to your entire clip like it did before. I'm sure it's nowhere near as ridiculously powerful, but at the same time, it was very all or nothing before. I like the change. Sheik's falling back, and I have no idea why. He is in good health. Maybe he needs ammo? I don't even know. Oh, because the match is over. That's why. They did get B, so they did manage to pull B. Our switching attacking team will now have to power through both A and B very quickly. Well, not really very quickly, but they can't just power through A. They need to take B sometime before the end of the match. There are only a few seconds left. And got about a minute to chill, and then we will be good. This is a nice solid match. Lots of good action happening. Let's switch back over to the other team. Yes, guys, I like Tarzai. I think he's very good, and like I said, he's a buddy of mine, so I do tend to put the camera on him when he's in the game. I'm sorry, you can yell at me if you don't like it, but I think he's decidedly worth watching, because I'm seeing him really murder people. He definitely survived the medic to biotech transition better than I did, so props to him for that. Bio just still not my style of play, and I got my Dragonfly, and it feels a little buggy, but maybe it's because of the server compensation issues that I know are going on right now. I've seen a couple threads posted about that, but whatever it is, either I'll learn to play it or I won't. So we'll see. And we're off. And kinetic shot charged up. Sheik spamming a lot of those Nova shots again. Doesn't hit the kinetic shot, it looks like. Nice try, though. Quick DD coming out for Heal Me, Please. I feel like these two might be together. I see them together in games a lot. As long as he's got DD, let's give a little thing here. Oh, pushing in from behind. Nobody sees him. Heavy armor running. Got the heals coming, but just too much focus fire. He's going to go down soon. Yeah, just, without dedicated medics, there's just focus fire will just wreck people. Tarza trying to sneak around behind, getting a couple shotgun blasts on, and bringing down actually Reapus playing that assault. Trying to pick off this other assault before he gets the health. Health wasn't up, so that's too bad there, Sheiks. You just weren't quite in a good position. Tarza now pushing in. Not a lot of defense in there right now. It looks like most of their team, you can see actually up on the kill board, they're losing a lot of people very rapidly. They're getting some kills in return, but probably not as many as they'd like. Tarza not in the best of situations, though. He's got the assault backup, hopefully gonna, nope, he does get brought down. Oh, the assault, alright, that's what it was. That plasma cannon was an enemy plasma cannon. Hard to tell when I don't have a view. Oh, big snipe coming from Iron Plated. Nice shot. Alright, let's go ahead and switch over to him, see if we can get a couple good sniper shots